I got cut off. Yeah. Anyways, to continue. Yeah. So like self help book and to she said like a co author kind of thing. And I was like, yeah. And actually, that well, after no, after I asked her and thought about it for a little bit, I did think about it. I was like, wait, she's just now getting sober. I've been sober for 10 years. But maybe I shouldn't have asked her that, you know? But I did think about it again like a week later. Um, dude, I can't. I was gonna say something. Oh man, I got off track. You see, like I was doing good. Um, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say about it. The reason why it's so funny, like I didn't think about it like this until after, because like this was during a time when like I was like just her friend, like I was just being her friend kind of thing. I didn't even think about it like this, but a dude asking a chick to write a book with him, I mean, come on, seriously, like think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey baby, you want to write a book together? We can write a book about our life together. You know what I'm saying? like I wasn't thinking like that. I wasn't thinking that way about it. You know, I was just, yeah, I was reaching for a purpose, and I figured, you know, since like that's what I was saying. Like I figured she would have said yes, or actually, I was hoping she would say yes because like I know she's sweet and she sometimes just tells you what you want to hear to make you feel better and stuff. Well, this time, no, she didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. She didn't say anything. She just left that. I think that's when she first stopped. Like, kind of, that was her first ghost me. When she first ghosted me, she's like, whoa. Because she probably thought I meant like that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't mean it like that. But hey, live and learn. I mean, I don't know if she really thought that way. But it was something that popped up in my head like after probably about it was probably about 10 minutes after I asked that, and I was sitting there thinking, actually it was probably sooner than that, like probably right when she didn't text back about it. I thought about it and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, did I just ask her that? Did she take it the wrong way? You know. And I guess that and what's interesting is like, how did I get so like attached to her? How's that possible? I don't understand that. Like, how does the connection grow when you're apart? And there's this thought in my head that just popped up like, she literally can go any way she wants to go with this. See, I guess that's the thing. That's the reason why I kind of just want to end it, because there's a big chance she's gonna twist me into being a, oh, you fell for me, and I don't feel any way like this about you at all. Like it's all in your head. No, it's not. It's definitely not all in my head. Um, like I was saying, like those posts that she was putting up, like it was like talking to me. So I mean, if she went that route with it, then that just make her into a narcissist. Like she was just playing a game with me the whole time. messing with my head. I mean, yeah, it's easy to deny it. I don't know if I'm gonna put this one up. Oh, fuck it. I don't give a shit. I'll probably take her stuff back anyways. Then she won't be able to say shit to me. When did this become what what did this become? You know what I'm saying? Even if she I mean, if she could simply say like you got stuck in limericks, man. Like I love you and all, bro, but I don't love you like that. It's possible. It could just be limericks. It's like that saying goes, if they show you who you are, who they are, the first time, believe it. So when she started the first time, like blowing me off, well, the first time, all right. So the first time it happened, she had called me, and she was basically telling me like to call her more. I think she wanted me to call her every day. Um, yeah, she's like, I don't know why you don't call me more and talk to me. Like she actually called me and told me this. It's quite possible she will deny this. Why do I say that? Because she uh dismisses everything that I talk about that happened in the past as if it never happened. She tells me I'm incoherent with anything I say that has to do with the past, other than like basically if I'm talking about, it's kind of like she's let me know what I'm allowed to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like if I were to talk about my lawyer and where I'm at with disability, she talked to me about that. Um, I guess if I talk about, like, if I ask her questions about her friends, she'll talk to me about that. If I were to tell her, like, I guess if I were to tell her how my day went and, I'm talking about present tense stuff instead of stuff in the past, I feel like she talked to me about anything I talk about as long as it's not from the past. She had told me when she was not well, she felt like she took advantage of me, and it makes her feel. I think the word was makes her feel guilty, and she doesn't know how to talk to me anymore. Yeah, I guess with all that being said, I mean, why would I? Why would I reach for like, oh, soulmate? That's yeah. I know why. I remember why I'd reach for that. Like that whole thing. Like, okay, so I told you guys she brought my inner child back out with a hug. Who'd figure, right? But on top of that, on top of that, the other hug that I didn't tell you about. Yeah, she just rolled over and hugged me, and oh wait, did I tell you guys about that? Like my walls dropped down, and yeah, I told you about it. How my heart grew like 5 times bigger, and like I always thought maybe it was the spirit. Like she brought my spirit back to life, pretty much. Like she gave me life, basically. I've never experienced that from somebody before. And I don't think anybody's ever made her feel as comfortable as I made her feel. I'm real sure about that. I'm pretty sure she's never. Actually, she did tell me that with me she was trying something new. So she's never actually been that person with somebody before. She's never exposed herself to anybody the way she exposed herself to me. And she's never gonna do it again. I guess unless it's with me. But she would have to be around me to do it again. Like she'd have to be around me long enough to do it. She knows I'm a different type of guy. She's never experienced a guy like me before. She really liked it. She liked it so much it scared her. This is my theory. Well, it seems that way too. Like, cause like it happened to me too. Like it freaked me out when she made me feel so good. And of course, I was fighting with myself the whole time too. Like I wanted to be her man. You know what I'm saying? Like I really felt like there was something there. And but I was telling myself the whole time, I'm like, we're only here to help her get to where she's got to go to get better. I'm like, so many times I wanted to just be her boyfriend. But I couldn't do that. Just like I was saying, we needed to grow. I didn't know I was gonna be telling her. It was actually me that told her to go to the treatment center that she was going to. Like she thought it was gonna be here in town type thing, or just like 100 miles away or something like that. But when she got on the phone with the guy and he said, "We're gonna fly you to blah 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 and get you in a treatment center and blah blah blah. Blah 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 is close to blah blah blah." And she turned her head and looked at me like, "Should I?" And I was like, "Yes, go for it." And that's when she told him, "Yeah." The guy on the phone, he's like, uh, he kind of had a feeling like it kind of sounded like you could hear it in his voice that uh his because the reason they try to get you away from your environment when you're relapsed so much like that is because it's your environment that is actually making you relapse. So they pull you out of your environment so your environment doesn't continue to keep you relapsing, in hopes that in this new place that you go to, you will uh, actually discard everybody that was a influence on you to relapse. And I believe this guy thought I was an influence on her to relapse, which I wasn't. So he was kind of thinking like, yeah, she's more likely not going to be talking to you anymore, buddy. Like, we're trying to get her away from you. And I'm over here thinking, nah, it's not me you need to worry about, bub. It's somebody else. There's another person, not me. Or persons. Maybe there's a few of them. I don't know. She did seem to have a lot of friends that still partake in partying and stuff like that. And the only reason she'll continue talking to these guys is because she wants to relapse her. Not her, actually. Not not her, but her addictive addictive personality, I guess you'd say. Her addiction. Her addiction. Yeah, her addiction is the one that wants to keep contact with the people she used to party with, so that way she still has a because when you're an addict like that, you do want to go back to being that addict. Like, it's hard. It's extremely hard. She's doing so very good right now. Like, for a while she was like uh a part of the treatment center, so that, it was a little bit easier for her not to fall back into it and to relapse. But this recently, like, this is like her first year actually away from the treatment center. So like, it's it's gonna it's hard for her. This is the real test. This first year of her being sober away from the treatment center is her test. You know what I'm saying? She can make it 2 years. All right. You know what I'm saying? Good job. She'll feel more, a lot more, a lot more secure within her choices and in herself. She'll feel a lot better. And that's the whole thing. Like, I don't want to. And this is where I'm stuck at with like this getting rid of her stuff or keeping it. Because like, it's been 8 times that I tried to get her to get her stuff. Like, 8 times she had made plans to get her stuff and did not get her stuff. The last time, well, not the last time, but like last year when she came to get it, it was she decided she didn't want to deal with it at the time, and she felt like she was helping me out by paying me money to, keep storage, to keep it. And she wanted to help me out, is what she said. But then later on, well, I started like this, I started apologizing to her for me being the way I was towards her, and like trying to explain to her, like, you know, I pushed you away and I feel really bad about it. So this might have been what made it harder for her, but I mean, I was just apologizing to her about it. Actually, I'd have to go back and look at the messages because I don't know if I was apologizing to her at this time or not. But she said it was frustrating all of a sudden, and I'm thinking to myself, it's frustrating to uh get like for like 7 months I was just reminding her about storage. This is all I would text was storage, and she'd send me the money. So I don't know what made it so frustrating. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. Oh, the first time. That's what I was telling. How'd I get all the way over here to what I'm talking about now? Jeez. It's all right. We'll get it sorted out. But yeah. So she had called me and like told me like she doesn't understand why I don't call her more, and I was just like kind of like what? Because in my mind she was gonna, well, basically like just like that dude was acting, like she's not gonna have anything to do with you anymore, and I thought that was going on too. Like she wouldn't have anything to do with me anymore. So when she called me, it surprised me. And then she wanted to talk to me. And I was like, okay, I don't understand. And then she proceeds to take a shower while talking to me on the phone. Of course, the only thing I'm thinking about is like wanting to say, hey, so we're like taking a shower together now, huh? How about I get some videos, or how about I get a video of that or a picture of that? You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I don't know. See, I was always bouncing back and forth in my head. Like I wanted to be her boyfriend, but I was portraying just being her, trying to be just her friend. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, I couldn't figure out what just being her friend would say to her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't remember that conversation. I just remember just what I told you. I mean, she told me about what she does because she was in a halfway house at this time, and they had two halfway houses. I think this one was the all girls one, and the second halfway house was the one where the guys and girls lived together. Uh, but this was the all girls halfway house. Um, but yeah, so she had called me and told me to you know, basically call her, talk to her. And like I was saying, I didn't understand. I thought she was done with me. I thought my mission was complete. You know what I'm saying? Um, I got you into sober living, a treatment center, sober living, and I was done, I thought. But She did tell me I was like her best friend. So like I should have been talking to her. I had, yeah, this is one of the places I think I messed up too. Like looking back now, it's like I should have been her friend. Like I needed a friend too. But I was just like so freaking depressed and like for me, like my life was, I was dying. I was dead. And you, like her, I just felt like she was starting her life again while I was stuck in death. I was just stuck in a dead situation while she was becoming starting to live her life. And anything like I were to say to her, like I just felt would bring her down. If I'm being honest, this is what I was thinking when I didn't call. Like I didn't know what to say. Thinking back now, I could have figured out some things to say to her. But I've had 3 years to think about what I would say to her, you know what I'm saying? So that you can come up with things to say after thinking about it for 3 years. That's all I'm saying. Um, like like I could have talked to her and be like, I could have been saying stuff like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That that would have been the perfect thing to say, and I didn't think to say that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like if I were telling her stuff like that, and she's dealing with her own problems, that's adding to like what she like what she had to deal with. Like she's already dealing with her problems, so I don't want to pile on my problems on top of that. But basically, I felt like she wanted me to call her like the next day. You know what I'm saying? She probably wanted me to call her like if I would have I probably could have called her like 15 minutes later after she got dressed and everything and just been a smartass and said, "Well, you said you wanted me to call you more." And she probably would have, talked to me then. And then I thought about calling her. Well, yeah, so I thought I was supposed to call her like the next day. And the next day, when I thought about calling her, I talked myself out of it. I told her, I told myself she doesn't need me talking to her. Like, why does she need me to? I'll just bring her down, you know. But again, like, if I would have called her, I could have started the conversation. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. I'm losing my shit. I don't want to. I could have told her all of this. I could have been like, dude, I feel weird about calling you because I don't want to burden you with my problems. She probably would have been like, it's not a burden, you know? And then I could have told her about how, like, I got all these renovations I should be doing and I'm not doing them because I'm stuck in my head. She probably would have talked me out of, like, getting out of my head and doing the renovations and shit. And then I could actually have sold the house before it got taken away and I would actually have had some freaking money instead of being stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing could have been so much different. It could have been. But yeah, like I said, I talked myself out of actually talking, calling her, and seeing how she was doing and stuff. I believe somebody else started talking to her at this time because I didn't talk to her. was talking to somebody else, because the next day I tried to text her instead of call her. And maybe that's what it was, that I texted her and I didn't call her. But after I said how you doing and stuff, she's all like telling me, don't talk to me anymore. I can't talk to you anymore because when I talk to you, I get the feelings come back. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, what? What are you talking about? The feelings coming back? And this is what started, I think, yeah, this is what started the whole thing, man. This is what got me thinking, like, feelings. What feelings, you know? Like, I was just your friend. What feelings are you talking about? And then at the same time, it's like, you know what feelings, bro. You know what I'm saying? You felt it too. That's what started it all. And I don't remember if I actually said okay to her and just went up. I don't remember if I texted okay and didn't say anything anymore, or if I just didn't say anything at all. And then in the back of my mind, there was this thing telling me like that she did that to see if I wouldn't try to figure out what the heck she's talking about. Because like, I should have just been like straightforward. For what are you talking about? You know, like you just told me to call. Like just the other day, you told me you don't know why I don't call you, and now you're telling me you don't want to talk to me. It's not making sense. And she's always saying she's not playing head games with me. And if I actually brought this up to her, she'd tell me I'm incoherent. Like it doesn't make sense to her. Like she doesn't know where I'm coming from when I'm saying this. Kind of like she deleted it from her mind. Which she actually didn't delete it from her mind. She's just saying she don't want to talk about it. She's moved on from it basically. Don't talk about it. And that's really all she has to say. She doesn't have to like